Cheers everybody, thanks for joining me for another video. This one is an unboxing. Now, I put a cheeky little order in with beer merchants yesterday, just before lunchtime I think it was. It's turned up today already, so fantastic service. I placed an order of over 50 quid, so I got free delivery on this. Now, there was no sort of plans for me thinking, oh, I've got to buy some beer to get some into review. I just happened to go on there and that was fatal. So I've ordered quite a few beers. I've ordered a couple of glasses in there as well, and I've also received a free glass. So let me just have a quick slurp. Just having a quick Camden Hells out of the Perfect Draft. So a quick slurp. Box is already uncut. I haven't opened it. So let's crack on with the unboxing. So here is my here's my order notes anyway. Now everything's ticked apart from one, so I don't know whether they've substituted something or they just never ticked it, but yeah, there's me notes from beer merchants. So I will be having a check of that. So let's crack on and see what we get. So would you like me to do, shall I do the glasses first? I'll do the glass, no. I won't do the glasses first. What I'm going to do is do the beers, because then if I show you the glasses, you're going to know, there's going to be some idea what beer I've got. So let's crack on with the beers. What did we order first? Incidentally, what was the order? I think the order coming at £56. I don't know if I said that, but I think coming at £56 anyway. Some of them are reduced in price, so I'll go through the list. And what we've got is one from a brewery I've never had anything from. Well, I don't know if it's actually... Yeah, I've never had anything from this brewery. But it's a Belgian beer that I've never had. And it's... Let me do that, because that put me right off then. Hoppy Blonde. There we go. I might even turn that light off. Will it go any lower? There we go. Hoppy Blonde. It's in a 330ml bottle and it's coming in at 8.3%. In fact, I'm going to turn that off totally because it's totally pointless. And this come in at, I'll find it in a minute. It's here somewhere. I'm certainly coming at £3.90. Doesn't even say actually, so I can't even tell you the prices. Coming at £3.90 anyway. So Hoppy Blonde. So we've got that one coming up. Now, we've got one from Tegan C, and this is their De Blauw page. So I'm not exactly sure even what it is. I don't even, if it's a, I don't know. There we go. Anyway, we got that. Look at that. Rather dashing chap on the front there. Looks very cool. But I've had a few of their beers. That, I think, come in at £2.70. Something like that. Something like £2.70. Next beer is another, this is a Belgian one, and I don't think, have I had anything from them? I might have had a collaboration beer from these, but I don't think I've had anything literally by them. And it's a fruit beer. I'm guessing it's a fruit beer. It's got to be, and it's from Mongozo, and this is a banana version of whatever they fucking do. So looking forward to that. How much was that? I honestly don't know. That's the one downside to beer merchants. I don't know how much they were, because they're not like Trembling Madness who put the prices on. So we got that. Yes, we've got 3 Belgian beers so far. Next one out. Now, I've seen Jonathan Brown review this, and this happened to come in cheap. I think this was at £2 instead of £4 or £3.90. And it's from Rivington, and it's Never Known Fog Like It. Now, I've only ever had one of their beers, which was kindly sent to me. Let me do that bit, which was kindly sent to me from a subscriber. But yeah, I saw that. £2, I think it was. I'm trying to have a look for the date. Best before the 4th of the 10th, 2022. Yeah, so they've sold it past the best before date, but hey-ho. That's a New England Pale Ale coming in at 5.2%. So I may have to try and get that out before I go away. Next beer is another one that I'm going to guess is past its best. Best before October 2022. And this is another new brewery to me, and this is Pasteur, and I think they're out of, I think it's Cornwall way, Pasteur. Oh no, Cambridge. Cambridge. I don't know why. I thought that was Cornwall for some reason. But we've got a can of their Limon, and it's small lemon sour, 2.5%. I think that come in at £2 instead of about £4 as well. So that was sort of like cheaper. Next one is another can. And this one is Seven Island Brewery, which is Corfu, I think they're out of. And this is a can of their Tromos Beast Mode series, and it's an Imperial Stout. My God. And it's still in date. I actually thought this would be out of date. But it's an Imperial Stout from them in a 440ml can, coming in at 12%. And the date on it was half price. I know this was £5 instead of $9.95 or a tenner. And the date on this is best before the 9th, 24. So I've done all right with that one. So we got that. Don't think I've had a collaboration beer with them on, but I don't think I've had anything actually from them on their own. Next one, we have a German one, and it's from Flotzinger, and this is a bottle of their Pils. 330ml, 4.8%. Lovely label. Again, I'm about £2.90, I think. About £2.90. Next one is another Belgian one, and it's from Brouwery de Rank, and this is a Double X Bitter, and that's in a 330ml bottle, and that's coming in at 6%. Only whole hops are used in that. So that, how much was that? £2.50, something like that. I can't think. Honestly, can't think. Now, this is another Belgian one, and we have a bottle of Slag Lager beer, and I saw that, I thought I've got to pick that up. Slag Lager beer. It's from Brouwery Slag Lager or something. No idea. It's Belgium. It's a 330ml bottle, 5%. I think that was coming in about £1.75. So hopefully that's going to be all right. That bottle didn't want to come out. Just ripped my finger apart on the bloody lid. Right, this one, we've got one from Omnipollo now. And this is a bottle of their Levon. And it's a Belgian style pale ale. It's coming in at 6.5% in a 330ml bottle. And that was £3.95. I thought for Omnipollo, that's quite cheap. It did say it was an IPA, which I suppose it is, Belgian style one. So yeah, there we go, we got that. Next one, so we've had what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 so far. Next one is another one that was reduced, and now I don't know what the date is, I'll have a look after. It's a new brewery as well, and it's Brewers of Lee, or Leith. So out of Scotland, I'm guessing. Yep, Edinburgh, and it's from New Barnes Brewery, best before the 10th of the 9th, 22. So this is well out of date, yeah. It's a Pilsner coming in at 4.2%. I'm not sure how much it should have been. I think about £2.90, something like that. This was £2. So that's another one. Next one. Now, I had this. I've had this before a long, long time ago. I ordered, I think it was when I was first trying all the craft beer stuff, this, that and the other. So we are going back about a good 3 years, 3.5 years. And this was in the box, even though it's not craft officially. But it was absolutely banging. And I've been wanting to pick it up again. And it's from Augustina Brewery. And this is a bottle of their Edelstoff. So it's a German lager. It's in a 500ml bottle, and this is coming in at about 5.6%. Now, I remember that being absolutely fantastic, and hopefully my taste buds haven't changed, and I still think it's fantastic. So that's coming up. That was £3.20. That one, I remember that, £3.20. And if it's as good as I remember, I don't give a shit. That's well worth the money. Next one. we have another Belgian one. Now, before Belgium in a Box closed, I kept looking at this, and when I did want to order it, it was always out of stock. And they were doing something, it was something stupid. It was something like 4 bottles of this beer and the Barber Glass for something like €12. I've actually paid about £3.80 for this bottle, I think. I think it was about £3.80. And it's a blonde, and it's Barber Blonde. It's in a 330ml bottle, and it's coming in at, I think, 8%. 8%. So another Belgian one there. Next one, I think they are out of Estonia. I think this lot, I can never think. Estonia or Finland. I think it's Estonia. And it's from Pohjola. And we have an Imperial Baltic Porter. And this is coming in at 10.5%. 330ml. I think it was reduced to something like £3.50 instead of about £7, I think. So that's why I've picked it up, because it was reduced. But Pohjola do some good beers. Hopefully that is going to be a banger. And like a dark one and another dark one. I've got a fair mix here really, but there is a couple of dark ones wintertime coming. Second to last one. Now this is a brewery that this was actually on my craft beer thing that my missus got me about 3 years ago. And this is one I've been meaning to pick up for a while, and it's a barrel aged one. And it's from Duchess de Burgoyne. And I think this is just a Belgian ale, from what I can tell. It's in a 330ml bottle. It's 6.2%. I think they're a sour ale, like a sour ale. But I'm looking forward to that. Lovely bottle cap as well. How much was that? £3.50, something like that. I can't think. And the final beer. And do you know what? I'm a little bit miffed as well, because the one glass I was expecting to get, I never got. And the last beer is a brewery I've never had anything from them on their own. I think I've had it before in a collaboration. I think this was £2 instead of £4 or £5. I'll have to have a look at the date. Best before the 3rd of the 9th, 22. Come on, that's well out of date. For me, you know, it probably don't make any difference really, but you'd like to think they're somewhere near the end of the date. And it's from Kozo Brewing Company, and this is their Super King Smoked Hells. So we've got a Smoked Hell style lager, 500ml can, and that is coming in at 4.8%. So I've got a few beers actually to crack on with really. But there you go, yeah. But I had that box, didn't I? Why some of these weren't in there, I never know really. But yeah, that's all the beers. Anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8. And there is a beer missing actually, yeah. So it'll be, unless it's hiding somewhere. Yeah, I'm short of a beer in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on, 1, 2. I'll sort that after. But I'm short of a beer in there. Should have had one from Unity, and it was their Conflux Pale Ale. So that's not been in there. So yeah, I'll have to contact them about that. But now onto the glasses. Now the first one, blimey, I didn't realise the glass was that big. And I think this glass cost me £4.5p. And it's the glass to go with the Hoppy Blonde Ale. And it stood out to me because I thought, that is one funky glass. That is cool as hell. Now there's the 330ml line up to there. So I'm expecting it to have a massive head on it. There's the old H on there. So very nice indeed. That's a real funky glass. I do like that one. Here's a glass that I bought. Now this was cheap, and I got this because I have actually got not this actual glass, but I've actually got a branded glass by these. But I saw this because it was £1. £1 this glass was, and it's a Vicks Glass, half pint to the line. It's an Austrian wheat beer. So yeah, so I saw that and I just picked that up for nostalgia, if you like, for the sake of £1. Another glass that I picked up is, well, that's supposed to say Duchess de Burgoyne on it. I got the glass to go with me Duchess de Burgoyne. And look, 250ml glass, and it just says Duchess. It's supposed to say Duchess de Burgoyne on the front. I'm a little bit disappointed with that one. £4.5p. There we go. So I've had one wrong glass. I've had a beer that's missing. And the free glass, because there was a free glass that was coming with this, I was supposed to be getting the Paulaner 2 litre Stein, or 1 litre Stein, the 2 pint Stein. That was supposed to be free. I haven't had that. What they've sent me is that. Right? Crystal. Now, yeah, all right, you can't complain because it's free, but I'm a bit disappointed because I was looking forward to the Paulaner glass. So, yes, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I've never even had the beer. I don't know. Very disappointed. Anyway, so that's it. That's my unboxing from Beer Merchants. I tell you what, they couldn't get an order right if you fucking went there and packed it yourself, could they? That's how bad it is. Anyway, there's a few glasses that I've got. Lots of beers coming up. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I have rambled on. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.